Hey, what's up guys? It's Chris Winter here for another DSLR video. Now I'm here on my holiday in Palma, Mallorca, Spain, and I thought it's a really sunny day and it is a perfect time to test out this right here. It's the Fotga Fader ND. It's only around about $12 or $13 on eBay and Amazon, so I wanted to see whether or not it's worth it, whether or not it would be better to get a $200 Genesis Fader ND, and we'll see just how good it is. Okay, so as you can see right now, the footage is completely overexposed, and I've got my shutter speed set to 60, my f-stop to 3.5, and my ISO to 100. Now, if I turned the Fotga Fader ND all the way, you'll gradually see that it becomes in focus. And I've got my lovely girlfriend here to help me out. And as you can see, this is around about 8/10 of the way on the Fotga Fader ND. If I go all the way to the max, the image is completely dark. So there is a fair bit of ND on this this Fader ND, which is pretty good. And currently the image is pretty sharp. I've found that on the wide angle, the Fotga Fader ND is pretty sharp and it doesn't lose too much of it. But once you get into the tele end of the lens, unfortunately it does lose a bit of its sharpness. So what we'll do right now is zoom into around about 35, and this is on a Canon 70D, so we've got to take in the crop factor. And you can see that the image is alright, but it does start to lose a little bit of its sharpness, especially in the corners. Let's move to 85mm. And then all the way until 135mm. I think the image is definitely still usable, but it's not as sharp as it would be with a more expensive Fader ND. So one of the other benefits of having a Fader ND is obviously bringing down all the light, but one of the cool things about the Fotga Fader ND is that it has a really slim profile, so it means that you're not going to be getting vignetting in the corners of the video. And I found with other cheap eBay or Amazon Fader NDs, they might have a fair bit of vignetting because the actual filter is quite deep. So with the Fotga Fader ND, it is a slim profile and you're not going to be getting that much vignetting around or about here. So that's a really good thing. Okay, so for the last bit of this test and review, I want to be able to see the difference between the Fotga Fader ND and what it actually looks like without any filter on the lens, no UV filters and no fader filters, or no ND filters. So currently we've got the ND filter on and it's set to around about 80% of its full strength. And right now, I'll take it off, I'll unscrew it, and I'm going to have to bring the shutter speed down to get it to be in correct exposure, and that's what it looks like without the Fader ND. So you can take a look and see what you think is sharper and just how much sharpness you actually do lose with the Fader ND, and whether or not you think it's a worthy purchase. For me, I think it's pretty good, but I do miss that sharpness, especially at the tele end. So that was the Fotga Fader ND. Look, for $12 or $13, it is a really, really good performer. Of course, it does suffer a little bit at the tele end, but most cheap ND filters will do that. And for me, it performs pretty well, and it's definitely going to be in my kit bag for a day like this where it's pretty sunny. Now, if you want to pick this one up, you can click the link right here, and that'll take you to Amazon or eBay, whichever one I find is cheaper for you guys. They come in at around $10 to $17, depending on the filter size. This one here is a 67mm, which goes on top of my 18 to 135. Now, if you like this video, I would love for you to leave a thumbs up and also subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a few more reviews on different ND filters and different tips and tricks for photography and videography. I'm going to get back to my holiday. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.